What's up, guys? It's your Super Playaz back at again. It's your host Tony G, bringing you another awesome market watch. Obviously, Market Monday was not a Market Monday because your host Tony G was making a reaction video, but he brought it out for Wednesday. So if you're new to the channel, definitely smash that like button, subscribe, and comment down below if there's any cards that you think are worth mentioning for the next market watch. But this time I'm going to be talking about some of these cards that I recommend getting them now, honestly, because the next set coming out, and with the new cell and the new cards that are coming out with the new cell deck, and then the set 17. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna tell you right now, these are must pick up cards if you're trying to play competitively. And if you haven't picked them up as a collector, I highly recommend picking them up as well. So here we go. We're gonna start off with this card, the champion pack card from the newest champion pack set. Android 17 most valuable player. As a competitive player, this is going to be one of those staple cards that you're gonna need in those invoker decks. Not invoker, but U7 red deck. And this guy is insane, guys. It's gonna make the meta pretty nasty. This guy's gonna make pretty much U7 decks pretty powerful, in my opinion, if of course they're red universe 7. And then obviously he is the money card you want to put in the champion pack cards. It's going for 60, and obviously it just skyrockets from there. So the cheapest you'll find is $60. And if you want, definitely check out our whatnot, because I will be raffling some champion packs from this new champion 2021 vault pack. I don't know, so stay tuned. Definitely follow us on whatnot as well. But this guy is the money card, and then the running in second place is the Majin Buu Tricky Nemesis. Is pretty nasty as well. A pretty valuable card, I would say. It goes from $15 to 30, 20. So another really great champion card to pick up. 2022. I said 2021. Sorry. 2022 champion card that I recommend you guys picking it up. And then we go on to the next cards that I recommend getting now, because they're super cheap. And I'm telling you, next set competitively, this is going to be a must-have card, and it's probably going to go up, because this is one of the first and only few cards of this promo card, and it's Cell Revolting Regenerator. This card's amazing because in a new expert deck or expansion deck that they're coming out with, it's a Cell Reboot, one of my favorite leaders, so I'll be playing this deck for sure. I just bought these myself like about a week ago, or like a few days ago, when they announced the leader, and I'm like, yo, this guy is a must-have card. If you guys don't know what he does, is when an Android card with an energy cost 7 or more other than Cell Revolting Regenerator is removed from the battle area by an opponent's skill, you can play this card from your hand. Not only that, when this guy is played, he KOs something that's 5 or less. Very strong card. Not only that, you could pretty much sell Xeno pretty quickly with this card. And right now, they're pretty cheap, guys. I mean, if you want to get them near mint foil or whatever, they're not that expensive. Definitely recommend getting them now, because they're gonna sit for a relatively cheap price. But I mean, it's gonna go up in price, guys. I'm telling you, it's a staple card to have in the deck. And then going on to the next one is the new combination, or not the new, but it's the older was it promo packs that you got when you bought a booster box. I believe you get one of these guys, or I think a Piccolo. I forgot what these cards were called. It was that little expansion pack card. But this guy is also going to be very strong with the new set coming out. Oh my gosh, I'm telling you guys right now, I think Red GT Goku is going to be pretty awesome, in my opinion. And this card is going to make it bananas. It's a free play 5k boost to any battle card that happens to be Son Goku GT or Trunks GT. It gets played, which is pretty nasty, in my opinion. You get to boost it up, and you get a 5k on board, and this pretty much gives it a 10k, so it's pretty nasty. And if you have multiple, you can play multiple at the same time. So if you have 3 in your hand, you can play 3 simultaneously if you have 25,000 power Goku. So I definitely recommend getting this card. This card is nasty. People are realizing how good it is, and look at it. It's already getting bought out. And I'm telling you, this is probably going to be a staple card as well, and it might go up in price. It might be very expensive. And speaking of GT, I just want to move some of these guys to the next one, to the next side, so you guys can see it. Keep a theme for GT, you know? And then we have Hyper Evolution Super Saiyan 4 Goku, one of those SCRs that people weren't really picking up. I'm lucky I have 2, because I pulled 2 accidentally. Well, it's not accidentally. I bought a booster pack, and I was like, oh, holy cow, I pulled 2. And look, it just got bought out. Like, people are selling it for $1,000, 750, 148 lightly played. Mine is near mint. So I mean, I'm telling you guys right now, you guys should have picked these up when they were like $70. And it's a really great card. I mean, it helps increase the power of your Goku cards, and you just play this card over a 6-drop or more, and boom, he comes out and he's just super strong. And you deal 1 damage to your opponent. When this card attacks, it gains 5,000 power for duration of turn, and when this card's power is 60,000 or more, it deals 1 damage to your opponent's life. And place 2 red cards from your hand. Switch this card to active mode. If your opponent does not negate this or remove its skill with something with Final Flash, this guy's just gonna wreck, man. And so this guy's pretty awesome. A very good SCR. Recommend picking it up. Another one that was sitting at super cheap, 114, even cheaper than that, I think, even before the reveal of the new set coming out. It's super cheap. It was super cheap. Now it's very expensive. And then we go on to Determined Super Saiyan Son Goku Titan Player Stamp. This one was one of those iconic cards. If you didn't get this card, it was very limited, and gosh darn it, they got bought out. Another card that's probably going to be very expensive. Again, it was sitting at like $1, guys. Look at that, $1, and now it's sitting at $8. It's getting bought out. It's probably going to hit $15. I don't doubt it. And then we go on to the next one is Cell Perfect Force Cell, one of the first or second set SPR. Again, another card that I think is going to go up in price. Near mint is $36 for this set. It's not relatively bad in my opinion, especially not Unison. Was a Union Force, I believe it's called. Yeah, it was relatively cheap. I think it's still relatively cheap for a near mint, $30. That's not bad for an SPR. If you don't have this, definitely pick it up. But it's gonna go up in price, especially with that expert deck coming out. And then speaking of decks, Rushing Warrior Pan is another great staple. Very strong card. When you play this card, choose one of your leader cards or red battle cards. It gets 5,000 power for the turn. And when you combo with this card, guys, you draw 1 card. I mean, there's so many. I definitely recommend getting this card because it's gonna be a staple in that GT deck. Very good card. It gives your leader 5k and you get to combo. When you combo with this card, it means during either player's turn you draw a card. That's nuts in my opinion. It's very good, and definitely recommend. It filters the deck. I'm saying that right now. It filters the deck so quickly. And again, another card I recommend picking up. It's only deck exclusive, so right now they're dirt cheap. If you haven't gotten them, get them now, honestly. And then we're speaking of new Machine Mutant deck coming out, or archetype, obviously, with some of the new support. Dr. Mew under Baby's Control, another great card, another event pack that I think it's highly underrated in my opinion. It's probably gonna be useful, especially if you're trying to like make it look nice, your deck. This is relatively cheap. I recommend getting it now. It's 48 cents. It's gonna go up in price, guys. I mean, there's so many right now, but give it a week. I'm gonna talk about these cards again, and you're gonna see, dang, I should have listened to Tony G. He knows what's up, and baby, I know what's up. And let's keep going. And then we got Triple Flash SS4 Son Goku SPR. This one blew me away because I was like, I gotta talk about the GT stuff, because you know GT is getting rebooted. We're not rebooted, like getting retouched, getting a makeover, getting powerful again. So it went from being $12 to $80 now. Bought out. Look at that, guys. I mean, maybe I was a little late to check them out, but people are checking out how strong this card really is. Your opponent cannot activate counterplay cards when this guy smacks 40,000 power or more. So I'm saying this is going to slap you to the face like Will Smith to Chris Rock, man. So you're going to get smacked by this card. So let's keep going. And then we got, obviously, the SR variant. If you want to get a cheaper version, the SR is always the way to go. I mean, I'm all about saving money and balling on a budget, make your deck look sick. But yeah, another card that's going up in price. It was sitting at $152. It's probably going to hit $8, if not more. So there you guys have it. Right now, these are the cards they mentioned so far as of now with Bandai Dragon Ball Super Card Game on their Facebook page. If you don't follow them, because that's, I think, where you'll see first of everything before you see it on the website. And there you guys have it from your host, Tony G. Definitely smash that like button. Comment down below if I missed any cards. And everyone's watching this, guys, right now, because the new set always brings up a bunch of prices up. And there you guys have it from your host, Tony G. Like always, y'all stay beautiful and stay super.